Hey guys, welcome back. We are JMTS.
Alright.
Hey,
Hey.
come on.
Hey.
And today we're gonna go through a few little topics and just talk about lockdown and other
We're in
social
lockdown again.
interaction. Yep, lockdown again.
Yay.
Yeah.
So fun. Woo.
So sick. My name is Tom.
My name is Josh.
And I am Milo.
And we are JMTS.
And I am Milo. It's very
Shut
posh
up.
of
We're
you,
keeping
Milo.
this
Play the clip.
Hey guys, welcome back. Make sure to smash the subscribe button and the like button and turn on
Yes.
post notifications.
We're pretty close to 200, you
You
know.
know,
So if
we're
we get
pretty
to
close
that,
to
does a
200.
lot. I
It
found
does.
out likes do a lot. Man.
yeah,
Likes
I
do a lot. Okay, so first topic. Are they going to
Lockdown.
extend lockdown?
Yeah, because obviously
I thought they were
they've
oh.
no. So
Oh.
they've said lockdown will finish at February half term-ish, something then.
Yeah, no,
But
But then they might
sorry.
extend it to March.
Yeah, I
'Cause then
think
I'll be in
they
lockdown
will.
over my birthday,
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, the
Wait,
last
when's your
lockdown we were in.
birthday? What?
2nd of March.
Oh.
Milo, you should know this.
It's so peak.
No, I
It's
shouldn't.
so
I don't
peak.
care.
Yeah, my
Uh-oh.
birthday was
I'm
My-
joking.
my birthday was 4 days into the last lockdown we had, so I was like, oh yeah, I can have my birthday, and then we have the second lockdown.
He's finally older.
Yeah, I'm 16 now. Yeah.
Is legal. What?
Hey, come
Whoa, hold on.
Let's
Okay.
out of him.
A question for you two: do you think it makes this lockdown and all the lockdowns in general have made an impact, especially this lockdown due to exams? Has this made a impact on students and athletes? What are you thinking, Milo?
Well, personally, of course, I'm here at home.
You're back from uni, aren't you?
I'm back from uni.
Yeah.
I can't go to uni because of lockdown, of course, and I can't even go and shoot. Yeah, I'm here. So, yes would be the answer, surely. Just yes. It's just yeah. Yeah.
It's a big impact on you because you're stuck, aren't you? You can't. Can't go
In the
back.
best of ways, I'm stuck. In the best, but in the dancey ways, I am stuck.
Do you think it's
Yeah.
a good thing that they put this new lockdown on, and do you think it will be a good thing if they extend it even more?
Wow, way to hit a loaded question in such a simple sentence.
Sorry.
I think it is best because right now, of course, the deaths are bloody
They
going
are.
up. It's
They're the
mad.
highest they have been. They're the
Yeah.
highest they've ever been.
I'm hoping we're going to
The R
start
rate
to
is
see a
mad.
drop
Mm.
because obviously now schools are shut. We will start to see a drop, I hope. Because
Yeah,
at the moment they are really high because of the Christmas period when everyone met. So hopefully and definitely pretty much kind of shutting schools was a good thing and cancelling the exams. Now, I don't know if Boris is going to U-turn his U-turn and then suddenly say, oh no, exams are back on and stuff. And then we're like, whoa.
Surely not.
Well,
I don't
the
Never
thing
know.
is,
You never know.
I hope not.
I don't think they will because they've got all these procedures in place now for schools to do assessments, external assessments, and things like this. For me, I'm happy that I'm not doing the English exam that I'm doing in college because for me, doing exams, anxiety, I get worse mark. And it's always been the same with me, always. But I know for some people it's the opposite way around. But yeah, I work better when I'm at home. That sounds weird. I just get on with stuff and,
Really?
See, the thing is, it's different for me. Maybe Milo, I feel like maybe it's different for you, but I'm different.
Everyone.
I hate working
at
at home. I don't like going to school because it's just. But
school.
yeah,
Do
but
you not get stuff done? Do you not?
I don't. I really don't. I literally the other day I had to grind for up until 11, which for me is late because I'm just me. But
That's
I
late
don't.
for me anyway. Don't worry.
I don't usually work up until 11. And it was because during my other lessons, I was just like, oh yeah, no, I'll do this work later. And suddenly it just stacked up and stuff. And I didn't really feel like I wanted to do it.
I get that.
And so I suddenly had loads of bits to do, and it was all due in really soon and stuff. And I couldn't go to my gymnastics because I had work to do. So
I think what's been really interesting actually is coming from a lot of my friends, and probably some of yours. They're probably doing this. They have got so much more homework than they would usually have.
I've got a lot of homework. Yeah.
I don't, but I took a stupid subject. But a lot of my friends that do go to the uni are taking like loads of like assignments and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah.
Well, going back to Milo's point of uni, I know a few of my friends that have gone back to uni and they're staying in their apartments now. Student accommodation. Sorry, they've gone back and they had to email the places where they were staying to say they were going back. Now, some of them are saying, even though you think that your mental health's better with your family and somewhere where you're home, they've made homes down there, and they're much, they prefer to be with their friends down there, and I totally get that.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I think it's been really hard because, especially as a first year in uni, you're going back and then you've gone and you're really enjoying yourself. You've just made that connection, like proper friend connection, and now you're like, oh no, we're back home. Like,
yeah, but even then, like at uni at the moment, it's been still quite.
But they're in their rooms, and exactly, and I don't, there's nothing. I'm not against it. I'm just saying that. Maybe and it's just the parents get worried if you get ill. They can't come and
make sure they're okay,
give you food or make sure you're okay. Do you know what I mean?
This is why.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's the parents that are more vulnerable, surely.
Exactly.
That's true, and there's more chance students get it.
It does depend.
Yeah, it does. Well, this is just why I'm just thinking that maybe going back to school as soon as we can is going to be helpful. I don't want to.
The schools were a lot of spread though. The schools sorted
exactly.
When we went back in the schools, if you looked at the R rate went up straight away.
Yeah. The school isn't helpful, but it is hard to learn at home.
As young people, and the majority of us are fine, right? Even if we have some sort of, asthma or something, the majority will be fine because of our age, and if we're at the fit enough and all that.
But we spread it.
We will spread it. We'll just walk around and spread it.
Yeah.
And being at home is helpful. At the same time, I can't learn. I find it quite tricky too.
I think this is a perfect time to move on to our next point. My mental health and things like this have really struggled. So do you think all of this is like this lockdown's taken a hit on your motivation? To get up and go, like they'll drive in the morning to get up and do work, or
100%. I literally, I'm not motivated to anything. I literally have no motivation because I'm at home, so I can literally just be like on my Zoom call, and then I'll just kind of turn off the audio for the call because my teachers are waffling on about something and just put on
waffle. I have to agree, they waffle more on Zoom.
It's true.
And I have like 2 hours of French, and I don't really like French, and so I'm just kind of like, and so
it's worse. I think it's worse for people in secondary school, to be honest, Milo. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Because
you take subjects you love.
Wow.
No, I just mean like I take a lot more. You take less subjects than I take, so I've got a wider.
Yeah, we have a more narrow kind of.
I don't like half of them. Like
it's frozen.
Yeah.
So happy
He's
to
really
do.
frozen.
Yeah,
he really
is.
Go on.
Look at that.
Was that me? Was that me?
Yeah, that was you.
Oh yeah, no, it's just come up. Your internet connection is unstable. Yeah.
Silly boy.
I think my friend will bring up Abby again because uni and stuff. It's funny, really. I just can't. It's funny. One of her tutors speaks like this. So. Today. We be
just a right slow monotone.
They post the lecture, she speeds it up
so she can actually
to like 1.5. So it's like,
funny.
and then it sounds like normal.
That's actually funny.
Like,
that's really weird.
We're speaking about, instead of, I'm like, I could not do it. Imagine sitting there a 3 hour Zoom call, like someone just going. So
yeah, on that.
I'll just be like.
Because you guys have lectures and stuff. Like, I have a double French, and I can't. I'm not motivated to actually do the lesson.
Yeah.
And tells us, like, but the annoying thing is you have to kind of stay concentrated. The teacher occasionally will ask you a question, and if you've got the meeting muted, she then emails you later like, "Oh, is your connection okay?" And I'm just about like, "That is awful." Yeah, I'm really bad. Yeah,
my
Wow.
teacher just goes. They get bummed off by all the other students because it's just like, can someone answer this question? Cody. Cody,
the amount of time there's awkward silence.
are you okay?
Yeah.
Especially as they tell us to have our cameras and
Cameras on and everything.
No, for me,
off?
cameras off. For me,
we need our cameras on.
Is it?
What?
Well, for me, and I find it weird, but
no,
the
it's child
teachers
protection, isn't it? Because of their age, because they're in secondary school.
I don't think so. No, you can have it on because teachers prefer it to be off because of distractions. Okay. So they force mute us and force turn our cameras off and just do the lesson, and we're just chilling there. But force muting means we can't even use the chat section. So if we have a question, we can't actually ask the teacher. So then you're just sat like this, and then
that is rubbish.
The end of the lesson, the teacher doesn't realise you can't use the chat, and she's like, "Why is no one asking questions?" Like, because you're forced muting us. It disables everything. My teachers don't understand how to use it.
Or college, right?
Mm-hmm.
In uni or college, you just get those guys, and then you dare people over like text, like or Liam, they to say this, and they go like, "I heard Steph has a fat bum," and like,
what on call?
It's really juvenile because we're talking about like 18, like 17-year-olds doing it. Oi, you heard a patty, and the teacher's just there going. Can you guys stop it, please?
That happens in my one. My year group are really immature. There's this one kid who oh, sorry, you're frozen, so I can't tell if you're talking. There's this one kid in my calls, and he's actually been removed from the calls now. But he would make fake accounts and add them to the call with like really weird Russian names, but have them play music really loudly. So this is why the teachers are force muting us, but they don't understand that we can't use the chat. So he'll play really loud music, and then sometimes he'll get. And then when he turned his camera on, he was wearing like a Russian hat. He had like the communist flag behind him, and the teacher asked him a question. He unmuted, and music, like Russian music, was playing. Really,
that's cringe, you know. And
like, it was kind of creepy. But then he makes fake accounts and renames them to other students, makes them type really weird things in the chat. So the teachers thinks these other kids in their classes are like being really weird or kind of, not saying very.
He needs a new hobby, I tell you.
Like he's an odd child. He's a really odd child.
And,
yeah, so I'm kind of glad that he's not in the calls anymore. He hasn't turned up to the last like 4.
Milo.
Yeah, go on.
Do you think your motivation has been hit? Like,
no, I have actually had more motivation. I'm sorry to be the stickler, but I have had way more motivation.
I haven't.
Okay, that's interesting.
How? Why?
Yeah, how? Why?
Just. Ooh, sorry, I can't swear. I'm fucking.
Let it out, Milo.
Let's get
giving yourself an editing
job.
Blip, 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 blip. I think everything in general, I've had way more like just do it because there's nothing else I'm gonna do. So just do it. For example, like
movies.
Okay, uni. It's more condensed, you know. There's not a whole bit of me having to wake up about 7:30 for me to get on the bus to it. I can wake up, I can do that, and I can do other stuff. I don't have to travel back, I don't have to do this, I don't have to do that. And I've got my parents to give me food because they're lovely and whatnot. And I've just got so much time that I'm like, it's heinous if I waste it. Yeah. And so I do that on uni, and also with exercise as well. Really getting way fitter. It's so nice. Ever since the new year, I've been like really like targeted on just getting like the fittest I can be, and it's so nice.
That's really impressive.
Again, I'm getting nice stuff. It's just
that's nice to hear. Actually, like I've only had that from like one other person, and it's nice to hear that some people are like really taking advantage.
Yeah,
of it.
Exactly. That's good.
With me, like my music has. I've been had more time to actually get stuff done, and like I'm starting from tomorrow. I'm actually doing more fitness. I'm going on runs and stuff. Like I'll be doing a run every other day, not a big one, just one just to keep my stamina up and you know, things like that, and just enjoying life.
Yeah.
But I think the only thing, not necessarily motivation, like I wake up and I sort of go, right, I need to get this done, then I need to get this done, and then I need to get this done, and I do it.
Mm.
And then it's only the evenings when I sit down and I go, God, I wish I could go out.
Yeah.
You're used to going out quite a lot, Tom. You'd go out like every day. You have certain days for doing certain things. So you must be missing
like
that.
Sundays,
And with parkour
you know.
as well, surely.
Yeah.
Not necessarily parkour. Like I only really did that with one other person, and Jed, Jed, like Urban Flow team, that lot. But I don't know. I do miss it, but I think the main thing I miss is like skating, because I go out skating a lot, and breakdancing. I'd breakdance down in town, and I don't know. It wasn't necessarily, we wouldn't busk for the money. We'd do it for showing people. You know, they'd walk past and they'd stop and film, and they'd smile, and we'd do it for that because of lockdown and all this corona, and we're still going to do it, hopefully. When the minute we come out of lockdown, it's nice. And we get random people, and their little kids come, and they stand on the floor where we're dancing on, and we're not going to dance while they dance. We join in with them, you know. We just teach them a few, and it's just, I miss that whole making other people smile. And I know it sounds really cringe as it is, because, you know, I might just be saying this.
No.
Because you guys know me, and you know I like making people happy, and it's just like, it's nice to, I don't know, I just miss the whole, like, and being able to hug someone that's not your family, because I don't hug my family. I know it's bad, I don't. Like, it's actually,
Okay.
it's bad. I'm not really the sort to go and hug my family. I won't just go up to them and hug them. I'm just not, like, I don't know. I just not.
I'm quite a
I don't
huggy
really
person.
Like showing much emotion.
I love a good hug, not gonna lie.
I'm a really huggy person. I'll
yeah,
just give
I do
anyone a hug.
I think it really depends. So, yeah, that's us. I mean,
Anyway.
Josh.
Oh, did I talk about my
Josh.
motivation? Oh no. So yeah, basically, I was
Yes,
just saying.
you did.
Oh, okay. I don't remember. I've just been listening to you two talk. It's actually really.
Wait, Milo.
What?
He went on about his motivation, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah.
Did he? I saw he did. Carry on. How do I talk about it again?
Maybe I did. But anyway, no. Well, I don't know if, like, have you guys been in contact with your friends to know, like, how they're doing in terms of the lockdowns and stuff? Do you know much about how other people are doing?
Do you know? I mean, I talked to a few people and I've done a few polls, but I've taken the time to like detox myself from social media.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good.
Because I get way too many Snapchats, and I've just gone.
You
like,
do, honestly. Oh my God.
Is a popular person, Miss Tom.
During lockdown,
there's
though,
a whole string of just text. I don't know how you do that.
I mean,
I would hate it. I'd actually
I'd be
like
so
it.
livid. I'd be
I would hate it.
walls. I'd hate that.
I started a new Snapchat, didn't I? I started a new Snapchat, and it's still it's still the same. And I'm like, how? Because I took all the like loads and loads of people off my Snap, and it's like. But the thing is, I'm not actually on my phone all the time. I'm literally, I will look, I pick up my phone and I go, no, I'll put it down, and it's just like, I can't do that. Like, I think the best way to message me is on Instagram, because people know I'm not active on it. So if you send me a message on it, it will pop up and I'll be like, okay. Now, like, you know.
Well, I've actually found you guys are a lot quicker to responding to messages on the group chat on Snapchat instead of the Instagram group chat.
I've got it favorited.
It doesn't come up to me on Instagram though. That's why I just don't see it ever.
Yeah, no, I've turned off notifications because I've got several group chats. They just spam so much, so I've just turned off all.
Now you can add like 69 people and like.
Yeah, you can add quite a lot of people.
Can you?
I think I don't know if is that Instagram or Snapchat. I don't remember.
Snapchat.
It's weird Snapchat thinking you've got that many friends. Like honestly, I'm just here with my close mates. I don't need a group chat with 70 odd people.
But no, because I've got like 200 like friend requests on my like Facebook and everything, and I just don't accept because I don't know them. You know, that's the thing.
So that friends are friends. You know,
exactly.
Mutual friends.
I'm not going to do it for the status or anything. I'm going to do it because, you know, I actually know you. I've had a conversation with you. I like care. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it because hey,
Mm.
I want 0.49 or whatever it is Snapchat like record. I don't know what it is. I'm sorry, I'm probably really ignorant.
Snap score.
But yeah, that's it. That's
Snap
Snap
score.
score. I don't care. I don't care. I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't think it's possible to get 0.49 on your
But
snap score, but you know.
People think I enjoy getting that many messages, and I'm just there, and I have to scroll through to find the people I actually want to talk to.
Yeah,
Mm.
I don't get that. I message
No,
like
but
10
I don't like
people.
it. I don't like it, and I can't do anything about it.
Just block
So it's-
people.
I do. I literally sit and I remove people. I open their snaps and it's like, yo man, what you do? Oh, I'm like, you've sent that to a lot of people. I remove you.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, bun that. Yeah. Block. Bun that.
That's effort,
Bun
yeah.
that.
But anyway,
Yeah.
yeah,
that it's not always people that send this. Oh, it's just annoying.
Mm.
yeah.
Josh,
Anyway, so yeah,
continue.
no, back to
No, you just got a question for
Wait,
Chuck.
hi, my question.
Oh, you've got a question. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
I
is your
said I had a
question?
question for you, Josh.
Okay, what is it?
So you were eating something earlier,
I was
and I
eating
mean
something
that moves
earlier.
on to one of our, you know,
Oh, yeah.
objectives to talk about today.
Objective.
And objectives, and
Thing.
so I put it in a different order because it seemed right to do when we were talking
Yeah.
about motivation. What's your diet like in lockdown for both of you? Like, what has it been like?
Okay. For the first time in my whole life, I had McDonald's ordered to my house. That's an achievement for me. Yeah.
No
It was
way.
well expensive as well. It was really expensive.
Bun
But,
that.
But no, just like we just felt like it, and so it's like, you know what, like we never do anything like this. I'm quite honoured. I can have two parents who cook really well. My brother cooks really well.
Mm.
I'm average. So I always get cooked healthy meals. So my diet, I'd say, is pretty good, full of protein, full of all of the right things. So just then it was like, I don't even know what it was, but it was like rice
Food.
and well, food obviously, rice and like, I don't really know, but it was tasty, and pepper and vegetables and whatnot. And you know, I just went downstairs. I was like, Dad, what's for tea? And he had a bowl that he just mixed up with all this stuff in. And I was like, okay, man, I just took a few scoops, went upstairs.
Yes, son. Oh, toenails
Get
in
some
there.
food down your
Oh, I don't actually know what it was.
Hair.
It was tasty though. I mean, I don't think toenails are that tasty. So this was tasty. It definitely wasn't.
Wait, what?
You missed the comment. You missed all the
Toenails?
comments.
Yeah.
Sorry, Marlo.
I'm
Just probably
so
the lag.
confused how that just happened.
But yeah, no. Personally, for me, apart from the one time we had McDonald's ordered to our house, and I don't really eat McDonald's. I probably have it like once every like 2 or 3 months.
I hate
like-
it. It's the worst fast food.
Now I don't eat it often, but a Chicken Legend, one of those apple pie
What's
little
that?
things. Chicken Legend, it's chicken burger.
No.
Chicken
Those
burger.
apple pie things I can't deal with, man.
Oh, I love the apple pie thing.
Nah,
It's
I
the only.
can't. I just can't.
It's pretty much the
Yeah,
only pudding there I can eat because the rest of them have milk in it. That probably has milk in,
Oh.
but less. But I like it. I'm so used to it now. Well, when I say so used to it, I mean like, I've probably had about 23 times in my life because I have it with every meal. And yeah, so yeah, in terms of dieting, I feel like I'm pretty privileged because my whole family cooks all the time.
Yeah.
We don't order takeaways hardly ever. And every meal, lunch, every dinner, it's all made 2 hours before. So yeah, I'm very happy in terms of kind of food and dieting and what I eat. And in terms of kind of the snacks, in terms of kind of things like that, it's not really too bad. I mean, yeah, crisps, but you know, I don't like have a whole box of chocolate because, well, obviously I've said this in a previous podcast, because I'm lactose intolerant. I don't really eat chocolate, and we don't really buy sweets, which means the only time I have snacks is a packet of crisps or maybe like a wrap or something like that. I don't really just munch on things like that because of I'm not allowed milk. So that helps me. I don't know about you, Milo, but how's your dieting going
I think
on
it's
now?
kind of the same as you, to be fair, because I'm back at home. Of course, my parents are great cooks. You know, I got a dad who's from a load of cultures that has cultures in from Singapore and Italy, and he's smashed it together to give me these nice stuff. And then my mum learns
Fusion.
from
It's
that and
fusion
also
food.
knows how to like she's really good. She's been a sports scientist, so she's really good at like how to diet and how to give like healthy amounts of lunch and tea and stuff and meals in general. So they're just both really good. So every time I'm eating from them, I know this is gonna service my body.
Yeah.
So I don't
My
really
body.
in general,
body.
like you, my body. In general,
Oh, no.
I never have like takeaways. Shut up! I don't want that to be a meme now.
That is a meme.
My
I'm
body.
My
always-
body.
Milo,
Wait,
everything
cut
you
that
say
out.
is literally
We're
just a
cutting
meme.
that out, and then we're putting a meme title. My
That's a
body.
good
Look
thing.
at my body.
My body.
My body.
My body.
Milo,
You have to
everything
put
you
made
say
it
can
work
be
now.
used as a meme.
bod,
Okay,
and then
shut up.
just put like dash
I'm a very
500
good
E's. My
speaker.
body.
But
Mm.
Milo, you just are a meme. I'm sorry, but yeah.
I am a meme. I'm a
Yeah, it's a good thing.
motif of all, I like to think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just know that, whatever they give me, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. And as well, as young people we're still growing. For us boys, we're gonna grow until like the age of 25 or something. So we're still growing. And I think that's important to know in general, because if you're a young
I think a lot
person,
of people don't actually realise that you grow, especially guys, up until you're like 20. I think you start growing when you're actually like 22, isn't it?
ages.
I don't know.
22? I've forgotten what it
You
is.
start, I don't know. It's something
yeah.
near that. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I think as well, I got our friend. There's a family friend that's a I forgot the word. I feel so unprofessional. A physiotherapist. That's it. And he always says, for young people, our bodies are furnaces. They burn, 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 burn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that
I burn
You know,
all of the
there's-
food I eat. It just goes.
there's loads of people that say, "Oh, you got to fast and blah blah blah." That's for adults. For young people, we're still growing. If we
I think-
do any of that intermittent fasting, if we do any of like extreme diets, we're not going to grow as well. And we're just, it's in development. We've got to eat. We've got to eat.
Yeah. But
You know
make
what
sure
I
what
mean?
we eat is kind of good, because I don't
Yeah.
diet necessarily. I just eat kind of food that I know
Yeah, exactly. As long as you're not eating like McDonald's or Burger King like every meal,
night.
I
I mean, if you want to, go ahead. Not
you
stopping.
you can.
But I honestly, I don't think I would like it if I had that for every meal. I feel I'll get sick after a while, because it is kind of just the same thing. And in terms of you saying that your mum has like set amounts, do you have like only a particular amount you eat, or do you just when you kind of had food made, do you regularly go back and just eat more, like get more from a pan or more from whatever, or do you like?
I always have the option, but because of like the new year and stuff, I guess that every like thing that says, oh, you should not eat as much, it's kind of got into our brain, but it shouldn't really, because I should just be having what I want. But at the moment, I am stopping myself.
Yeah.
I think, which is it's bad, because I don't need to do that. I'm a grown boy,
I'm not doing that. I will have 2 of the meals my parents are having. I will finish the meal they give me, go back to, say it's, I don't know, spaghetti and mince, and I'll go back and I'll make sure they put extra spaghetti in when they're cooking it, so that I can go back and put more, and then there's always leftover mince, and then I just have another meal.
Scran that.
And I eat too much,
like
but it doesn't matter, because I've got a high metabolism. I just burn it all off, and yeah.
You obviously do. Not gonna lie.
I mean, you get to puberty. Well, not puberty. Like when you get to like 16, your age, Josh. 16 to 17, your body decides which way it wants to go. Does it like certain areas will get more muscular, certain areas will gain, muscle. It's just how life is, and it's just how my friend's mum was talking about this, because she's a nurse, but before that she was some really high up whatever, and I found it quite interesting. But yeah, I think lots of people have definitely got worse diets through lockdown, because they go.
Because it's hard, and you just want to eat food and just eat junk, because it just makes you feel better, but then it doesn't make you feel better. But then you.
I think for me, I think my diet's pretty good, but then it's so bad. Okay,
Mm.
so it's one of my guilty things, and I usually before right, I'd be getting loads of exercise, but it's right. This is weird. I've lost weight, but I feel like I'm gaining weight.
That's odd.
Okay, because the reason is
No. Yeah.
like but when I say I'm losing weight, I'm actually losing like some muscle and some fat.
Oh right, okay.
So because like
Okay.
I haven't been exercising enough, but I look more shredded. I look more like not shredded. I look more muscular.
Well, yeah. But that's just
Exactly.
tonnage. But if it's shredding down like muscle as well, that's
It's not good. That's what.
that's
So guys, this is
unhealthy
what happens.
tonnage.
This is what happens if you don't eat enough. This is what happened. Like people think do you know what, I'm gonna lose weight and I'm gonna gain muscle. This is what I'm gonna do, and they fast or they stop. And you're there going. But if you look at the professionals doing it, they will work out while they're fasting, right? Just to try to keep their muscles engaged, right? Oh, voice break. There's going to be a complimation. There's just somewhere someone's going to... I know, it's so bad. And then, but yeah, for me anyway, like, yeah, it's just easier for some people. But for me, what was I on about? My guilty thing is, I'll eat my meal. And so actually, talking about it, I start eating from about 2 because I'll wake up at 12 because of this lockdown or 1 and then I will start eating at like 2, 3, won't stop eating till like 11:30, then wake up again. So it's like I pushed everything later. So I wake up and I feel really hungry, but I look like I'm like, oh yeah, I look good, and then I eat and I go, ha, nah. But one of the things is I go upstairs and it's like 9, 10, and I make myself a microwave chocolate cake, right?
Oh.
No, listen.
Oh, I hate microwave food.
No, it's not microwave food. It's from sponge cake, a chocolate sponge cake made from scratch, but you cook it in a microwave.
Oh, okay, you just
and it just tastes like a sponge. It just tastes like a normal oven cooked sponge.
All right, and just eat that. What, every night or?
No, not every night. It's been not
every
night long.
But I mean, this is why, like, I feel even though I'm not taking as much calories as I am usually, but it feels like I'm taking more in because I'm sat and I'm eating it. I'm usually sat eating it and then I'm like moving straight away and then I've got something to do. But I feel like this is like a perfect time where I can think about what I need to do and even out my exercise ratio to the amount I need to eat. So my input to output. It sounds like I'm doing music and plugging things in, but it's it's one of those things you have to think about how much exercise you're doing and how much you're burning and how much you're gonna have to put in to gain muscle. And gain the thing is, us three, we ate healthily, right? We could carry on eating the way we are, and we could gain muscle and gain, we could gain muscle and get fitter.
Yeah.
Just putting this out there. People think eating chocolate and all this, and then still going to the gym is fine, right? Okay, so yes, to an extent, you could go and do that, but. Like, if you wanted to,
but you get no improvement.
You get no improvement. That's what I mean. You'll be at the same level, right? They go, oh, this food is high calories. That's what I need, because that's the first thing you go in your head. People go, oh, you need to eat calories. 10,000 calorie challenge. They're eating the wrong foods.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be like,
yeah, exactly.
It's not just about calories. It's about what food you are putting in your body. Think about it.
Exactly.
Just think about it logically. Does your body really want to live off chocolate? You physically couldn't anyway.
Yeah.
Like you get a sugar overdose if you sat there every meal eating a bowl of chocolate. Like it's just. I get it. I get it. If you're ill and you're having a bad week.
Yeah, no.
We all have it. We all have it. We sit there and we're like, oh, donuts. Oh yeah.
Exactly.
So weak.
But that's only like an odd week. Doing that consistently. isn't going to
Yeah,
be
so
amazing.
bad.
Like, when for me,
Yeah, exactly.
I don't usually eat sweets or anything before exercising because you get like a sugar rush, but then you get a dip, and in the middle of exercising, you suddenly get ugh. So what I usually do is I don't usually eat before, but then as soon as I've finished doing exercising, I just fill myself up with loads of protein. I'll eat chicken. I'll eat, after gymnastics. This was before lockdown. I'd just go to the opposite Lidl and just get like a packet of kind of cooked, but like a pack of like chicken strips. And I'll just eat that on the car on the way home. Even now, I'll just breakfast, have an omelette, and fill it with protein. Because protein, I think, is a good thing to eat after exercise because it helps kind of the muscle
Well, yeah.
the muscle you gain from the exercise kind of gets doubled in a way if you eat protein afterwards. Yeah, that's what I do.
A lot of people, you'll see meal plans and you'll just see for lunch for a week it will be chicken, rice, and broccoli.
Well, the thing is, I'm not lying. I don't have meal plans. I just know that after I do exercise,
oh my God.
I don't have a habit. Yeah, after
Meal
exercise, I
plans
just
are
eat
no.
whatever sort of protein there is. Because I would hate having the same food every single day for lunch.
So, we've talked about diets now, like, and then we've sort of dipped into exercise and stuff.
So continuing on exercise.
What do you guys? Yeah, it's what
Like,
do you guys
Wait.
think?
I want to add one thing in before like we move on though.
Yeah, go on then.
Because I think I faced a dilemma recently. It was like very recently. Like the first this week. I've been making this screen dance recently. Ooh,
no.
And this other day I was trying to like try loads of clothes on so I can to see what like looks best in the screen dance. And I had a like camera set up so I can like take pictures as of the kind of clothes I was wearing. And there was some point as I was changing and I was like looking at the camera and I was like, I'm too fucking muscly. And that sounds so weird. You know what I mean?
Usually you say I look too fat, but Milo's like I look
a bit too built up.
But that's a thing though.
No, but it was just like, yeah.
Is that not a good thing for you?
No,
do you not like that?
It's different for other people, right? So he's a dancer. We're dancers, right? We want to stay at the level where we are.
Exactly.
We look aesthetically pleasing because some jobs they want your top off, right? But you don't want to be over
Milo
muscly.
being a stripper.
You don't want to be over muscly. That's the thing. You want to find an equilibrium.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
where,
like you don't want like a bodybuilder body, but you kind of want more of an athletic kind of because you can't really move.
No.
If you've got tons of muscle, you can't move and flow and stuff very well.
I've seen that in a load of dance performances as well, where I've seen this guy that's quite like muscly, that's quite like top heavy and stuff. And I've seen the performance, and they've always been lacking because
you can't move as easily.
It's just heavy, So when they try to do stuff, they don't look like they're flowing. They look like they're jagged and they're just stiff.
And obviously it's good to have muscle.
Of course, when I saw that in my camera, I was like, "Ee, yeah, of course." But when it impedes and when it looks like it
Milo, I don't think you should worry too much about being too muscular.
I know.
I'd say you're a good. You'd say
that's just me though.
Like this is bad. This is too much.
It's
you're
a good
in the middle.
topic. It's a good topic to bring up, I think.
Yeah, and obviously, kind of going to the gym and working out is helpful because dancing, you have to lift people, you have to do contact. Not that we can at the moment, obviously. But at the same time, you don't want to be like a massive kind of bodybuilder.
Yeah, exactly.
Movement. Working out. That moves on to exercise. I think one of the topics that me and Josh actually and Milo want to bring up is we recently found out that, well, not recently, ages ago, they've shut down skate parks. They've physically put barriers around skate parks, and then right, they've done that, and then you look across and all the little
oh my god,
we're nonsense, but and they're happily playing in the play park with their parents.
You got their parents having a little chit chat, whilst you got their little kids running around, and then you're just there with fences all around you. Not that I was in the skate park, that was fenced off, but you know.
And you're like, someone passed the zoo.
Yes, that is how we get our point across.
Yes. Give us somewhere where we won't be doing drugs and alcohol. Give us a skate park.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
But yeah, it's silly because
We're such role models. We're such role models.
Yeah.
Listen, if you guys want any, Steele's been going through the roof. Steele's been going through the
Hey.
roof.
Hello. That was a flex.
Shut up.
It's
Your
fake.
music's doing well. But yeah, no, it is annoying because like in skate parks, that is some of the only exercise teenagers my age will do. If the skate parks, if they have police patrolling, thankfully, I don't think really police are kicking kids out because they just push the fences over. But it's the only exercise people would do because, you know, teenagers, I don't really enjoy running. I mean, other people might, but I just prefer skating because it's just so much more
I
fun.
love running.
I don't. No, not really a fan.
I actually do. I actually feel like I'm flying when I run. That sounds so weird. I just love it.
That does sound quite weird.
Disclaimer,
Yeah.
by the way, that money was fake. So just that screen money. Just
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, gee.
But yeah, it just winds me up. But my mum's pretty cool about this. Actually, she sent an email to my local MP, and then my local MP is gonna bring it up with some higher up people. So maybe it might do something. It probably won't.
Wow.
But just
Fingers crossed.
well, the MP's a family friend as
about
well.
that.
Well,
I see.
the MP's a family friend as well. So it's a bit like
Okay.
but yeah.
Yeah.
I
mean, like, you're not passing COVID really in a skate park because you're zooming around and there's not many people there because most people have been put off because of the lockdowns.
Some people hate it. Some people hate going on walks. Some people hate going on runs. Like, and then, like, do you know what I mean? It's so stupid because the majority of kids our age, especially not majority, lots of kids our age do skateboarding or some sort of sport that's deemed cool. You know?
Yeah,
like parkour,
scooter riding.
Right?
Yeah,
parkour. You can't even go out and do that.
Not really. No.
You can't even. You jump on a wall and cops come straight away, and you walk. You walk. The feds, cops, feds.
That's more like it.
I wanted to be polite. I didn't want to be like
pickies.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that moves on to like our last topic, how we're personally feeling, because this is linked. All this is linked into how we're personally feeling. Just a quick thing for you guys watching right now. Feel free to leave a little comment down there on how you're feeling, or any questions you want us to answer, even if it's silly. Like, we don't mind. We will just answer it. If it's something silly and you want a funny response, we can do that and make you.
And even if it's
you smile,
even if it's feedback, we know the last time we were given feedback, we weren't amazing. We probably could have been a little bit nicer. So if you do want to give us feedback,
come on.
If you do want to give us feedback, we do appreciate it, and we
give us feedback,
and we do take it into like consideration because we're posting more podcasts now. But anything, leave a like. Leave a like. We would love it if you leave a like.
Last thing that I think we all need to bring on is we're just we got a few things in the works that
yeah. You do not know how excited. You do not know how excited.
We are so gassed. Oh my God.
I've been binging. I can't say what binging gives away, but every single. Sorry. Let me just calm down.
It's like. So we have that,
same.
And then we have something we can talk about. We are going to be doing a workout. Not a podcast necessarily. It will just be a little thing of us doing some working out stuff.
I feel like what we'll do is...
It sounds a bit dull, but it's funner when we talk about it.
Yeah. What we'll do is we'll have like a usual podcast and a layout like this, and we'll talk about how we felt. And then in between, kind of the
And
different,
evaluate.
yeah, and in between the different things we talk about, we'll show time lapses of
And
what
the
we do.
right way to do the exercises. Each of
Yeah.
us will take turns in showing you how to do a press up properly.
Oh yeah.
Like a triangle press up properly, or in our marine press up, or you know all sorts.
Exactly.
There are ways
What?
to do a Superman press up. Like
Yeah.
people do it wrong. Like,
Exactly.
And
And
there's
also
build up exercises as well to them. So
Oh yeah.
because also like, you can doing press ups. Or obviously we'll talk about this more, but on like a specific count. So 1, 2 instead of going do. It's a lot harder doing it when you've got someone saying 1 up. 2 up, you actually find it a lot harder, whereas going just 1 2 3 4 5 6 I find is a lot easier. But we'll talk about that
there's a little
the
That's
next
true.
we'll talk about this
we'll talk about it and
in the next
next
one.
Yeah.
Whenever that comes out.
And
now
then
that'll be a long
one
one.
thing you guys should know one thing you guys should know is if you know the up Sally down Sally, sorry, we will do it at the start and then we'll do it at the end to see if we progressed.
Yeah.
No,
Tom, you're
what?
going to sort out this one. Okay, I'm going to sing it. Do you know the song, Milo? I think we've done it at YDA. Okay.
Who's Sally?
Bring Sally up, bring Sally down. Do, 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 do. Sally up, bring Sally down.
All right, so we can't. But yeah, we'll
Sorry.
explain to Milo.
Milo, you know that we've done it on YDA. I mean, every time I say Sally, you go up and then down.
We
No.
have been.
I don't.
You have
I
done
do
it
not
before.
remember
We've
We
been
have done it before.
JMTS, and thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure as always.
It has.
So
We
yeah, make
appreciate
sure
you
to
all.
smash the subscribe button, leave a like, and turn on the post notifications. And yeah, that's us.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Goodbye.
Peace
Bang of
out.
blood.
Woo.
Bye bye.